Good day, guys. My name is Chef Charles Krause. I am a lecturer at the Food and Beverage Institute in Bloemfontein. We had our ARPL graduation today for all the ARPL chefs that did the occupational chef certificate. That's the NQF level 5. So my chef started, we had interviews with the chef around about September, October. We started doing interviews with all candidates, and after interviewing candidates we made a choice on who will do the program, and we decided on the candidates. We enrolled them. They started with the program. The program was supposed to be 8 months, but it was down to 6 months to get them through, so it's about a 3-year qualification that these students did in about 6 months. So it was hard work, hard tears. All the candidates pulled through. They're all in the industry. They were working individuals, so the time that they had on hand was very little. So it was literally so what I did with them, I had about interview questions, so where I can see gap closures in the candidates. So after the gap closures, we went and we conducted classes. So the classes was practical and theoretical classes. We also did a little bit of testing, like a costing test, and just to ready them for the mini trade test. So the mini trade test that happened was for them to just be prepared for the final trade test. The mini trade test, they had to pass the mini trade test to ensure their spot in the actual trade test. It will go and they will do 18 months on premises and 18 months out in the industry to do a trade test. So the ARPL is Artisan Recognition of Prior Learning. So all these candidates, they were working individuals, so they had the experience of 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years. That was the criteria that we looked at. So the only thing they had to do was to do mapping documents to show that they've got these evidence on knowledge modules, practical modules, and work modules in the working environment, and they needed to submit proof that they do experience all these, like knowledge modules, practicals, and workplace modules. So then ARPL is just a recognition, so they were qualified before, or they held all the qualification of some sort of hospitality industry, and then their working counted for them. So we recognize them as chefs. They just needed to do the trade test to show that they can do it, and they passed.
Thank you so much. My name is Sipho Bomane. I'm the Chief Director responsible for tourism sector, human resource development in the Department of Tourism. We are responsible for the development of skills in the tourism and hospitality industry to make sure that we've got the right capacity and capabilities that is required in order to deliver on our mandate of tourism. The reason that I came here today, it was to host the graduation ceremony for chefs. These are the chefs that have been doing their work in this industry, but they don't have the right qualification to show for that particular work that they are doing. They've got a lot of years of experience doing the work, but then they don't have a paper to be able to show that. And this also means that they are not able to progress career-wise in the industry, because these days when you are actually applying for jobs, they need you to have a proof for you to be able to apply for jobs. So you can't even have mobility to move from one employer to the other employer because you don't have a qualification. So the purpose of this qualification, it's actually recognition of prior learning, which is an artisan qualification accredited by the Quality Council on Trade Occupations. This program, we've started it about 3 years ago with a pilot program in Gauteng, and we later took it to other provinces such as Limpopo, KZN, Western Cape, and this year we brought it to the Free State. And our target was to look at least a group of 25 people in a province. Our intentions as a department was to take it to all the provinces, because there's a lot of chefs that are actually doing the work but not really qualified for that purpose, but they possess a lot of knowledge and skills in that particular area for performing their work.